It's Monday. It's time to go back to work, take the kids to school, do adult things, and apparently a Garfield trailer on a Monday of all days.
Yeah, we need to hurry up and get this done. I haven't had breakfast yet, and there's a lasagna in the fridge that's calling my name.
Oh, leftovers. Welcome to the Cinefanatics. My name's Robert Adams.
I'm Chris Adams.
And we've got a trailer for, what is this, the Garfield movie. So this is another, like, CGI Garfield. I guess this one is entirely CGI instead of the last movie was, like, real life with a CGI Garfield and Odie. And
but there was already one of those two. Are we doing a retro trailer reaction? Is this a movie that already came out that we're doing again?
We should maybe start doing those. That would be fun.
I don't know.
Let us know in the comments if you'd like us to do that. Besides the fact...
They've made, like, 3 Garfield movies within, like, the last 10 to 15 years or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. So, yeah, we've got the CGI Garfield. This is the one where he's voiced by Chris Pratt.
So he's going to sound like Mario. Got it.
So let's just make Chris Pratt voice everything from here on out.
Garfield.
So real quick,
He eats lasagna.
Oh, was that what you were referencing?
No, it's just all connected for me. I'm dumb.
Oh. He's Italian. He likes the lasagna.
It makes sense.
The Chris Pratt. We are all part of Chris Pratt's universe.
Every other YouTuber made these jokes.
Possibly. So quick background. I absolutely love Garfield. I grew up on the character like the 80s with like the Christmas and the Halloween special. And then the Garfield and Friends cartoon from like the late 80s.
Subsequently, so did I because brothers.
Yeah. So, I mean, I read the comics, the books and stuff. I absolutely loved them. There's just so much to this character I loved. But the last movies really did not do it for me. So many issues. So I'm hoping they clear some of that up with this.
We can talk more about some of that after the trailer. I want to see what they're going to do with this one and not be swayed by what we've seen before.
Yeah.
You hungry, little guy?
Who's your little baby Garfield? He's so cute.
Oh, no.
You cute little baby Garfield.
I'm going to start crying, aren't I? Look at the little guy.
Little face. He's so cute.
He's all eyeballs, but whatever. He's still cute.
The way that they made him move.
There's John.
Oh.
Perpetually single.
Oh.
Yep.
Hi there, little buddy.
Oh.
Wait, what restaurant can you just open their windows like that?
So cute. Look at it.
That's a health code violation.
Oh my goodness.
You hungry, little guy?
You pepperoni.
It's gonna be great for the cat digestive system.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Yeah, that's about right.
There you
go. Yeah, okay. Nailed it.
And that's how I adopted John.
Okay, now have you ever been with a plate? Don't need a spatula.
Okay.
Ow, it's so hot. Ow, it's really hurting. Ow, ow, ow.
You deserve to be seen with somebody as fly. Say when.
Never, John. Bury me in cheese.
Bury
I
me in
apologize
cheese.
in advance. The eating you're about to see will not be pretty. And if you have young children, this would be a good time for them to leave the room.
You ain't never seen nobody this.
What I'm about to do this lasagna is gonna be crap.
Of course Samuel Jackson's in it.
This is Vic, my father.
Why not?
I've never jumped.
Here's that stop.
Really? Where?
Let's get it.
Macy's Thanksgiving Day balloon.
Wait for it.
There's more?
Does my cat act like Garfield? No, Lola does not act like
She
Garfield.
does not act like Garfield.
Although she is always bothering me for food, so kind of. Oh, so that's what, okay. So So they're wanting you to submit the videos, and then they'll put them in the movie like that, where like they're flipping through the channels or something.
Color me intrigued.
Okay. So I do have some problems with it, obviously.
Of course you do.
So again, talking about like where I come from, like enjoying Garfield when I was younger. Couple of rules with Garfield: his mouth never moved when he talked, and his voice was done by Lorenzo Music. He always had that lower register, sarcastic drawl to him.
Obviously, one of those things is not possible anymore.
Well, yes, Lorenzo Music sadly passed away in 2001, so we can't get him. But the thing is there is a CGI Garfield cartoon that I don't know if it's still out, but it was out, where Garfield was voiced by Frank Welker, who was doing an impression of Lorenzo Music. I was like, why can't we do that? Now, I asked that, even though I know the answer. We need a big name attached to this. Like, we need Chris Pratt, because Chris Pratt is what's going to put butts in seats, even though all we're doing is just hearing his voice.
And I will say there are parts of that where I definitely feel like I got the same kind of tone and vibe at times, especially with like the part where he was sitting down with the lasagna saying, if you have small children, they need to leave the room. That part, I definitely heard a Lorenzo Music, Bill Murray-esque tone in there.
I love, yeah, that definitely is something that Garfield would say. So they got the sarcasm of him down in this. It's, yeah, and what's funny is like that Garfield movie that Bill Murray did the voice for, again, didn't sound like Lorenzo Music, but I do like it. Feel free to look this up. I'm not going to explain it, but go look up.
He caught the vibe.
The Garfield, Peter Venkman, Ghostbusters, Lorenzo Music connection. It's wild with
nerdy.
Bill Murray. It's crazy,
Too nerdy.
yeah, like I don't like the fact that they're not making the voice sound like Lorenzo Music. And then again, like I was saying, the mouth typically doesn't move, which I know, I understand nowadays we need the mouth to move, so we need to know which character is
I'm going to
talking.
be honest with you. Both those things are old head nitpicking.
Yes, that's the other thing is taking a look at this. This movie is not meant for me. I'm in my 40s. This is not a movie that's meant for 40-something-year-old Robert Adams.
This is a movie that's meant for people who grew up with Garfield to be able to share their love of Garfield with their kids.
Yes.
Or grandchildren.
Yes.
So, it's, yes, I said grandchildren. We're getting there. This is something that is, it looks cute. It looks adorable. It looks fun. It definitely looks like a Minions-esque, which, hold tight, I'm getting to a point, where it's definitely geared for kids, but I guarantee there's going to be some adult humor sprinkled in there to keep the parents locked in as well. They just didn't really show too much of that in the trailer. I do like the Thanksgiving Day Parade balloon, though.
That was hilarious.
That was a really nice touch.
I wonder if that going to be like some kind of like a meta joke in the movie, or is it like?
I think it might literally just be what we saw. He just bounces off of it, and that's it.
And there's no explanation why there's a giant Thanksgiving Day balloon
there.
that looks like Garfield. Yeah, that would be hilarious. I love that. Yeah, this movie does look cute. It looks better than the Bill Murray Garfield movie. It looks so much better than that.
That being said, when I woke up today, I was wondering why Bill Murray and Lorenzo Music were trending on Twitter.
That would be why.
Now you know why.
Yeah, I wish they could have gotten that voice a little bit better. That is a nitpick.
That's
my biggest complaint.
That's you being very specifically interested in Lorenzo Music's voice attached to the character.
Well,
which you're just not gonna get. You're not gonna get the same person's voice every single time
with the
character
exception,
appears.
So I offer you an example.
Okay.
Is look at a lot of your other modern comic book cartoon characters and the way they talk. Some of them have very specific sounds. Imagine Bugs Bunny talking like Chris Pratt. Hey, what's up, Doc? Instead of, yeah.
Don't give them ideas.
Or like Mickey
That
Mouse.
is coming.
Like, these are all characters that have very recognizable voices. Granted, I'm using examples of Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny that have been around since like the 1930s.
I love Garfield, but they're way more iconic.
Yeah, but I feel that's the way it is with me, because my entire life, ever since I was a little kid, it was Lorenzo Music's voice doing Garfield. So yeah, granted, I understand it's a nitpick. I understand the logistical business needs behind it. We can't do that. We can't make Frank Welker the star voice actor. That ain't gonna attract people to the movie theater.
Honestly, I think once again we have a situation where people saw Chris Pratt was going to be cast in the role, and they automatically were like, Chris Pratt again? but he's doing a fine job. Chris Pratt does really good at just coming in and doing the voice that you need when you need it, apparently.
Yeah,
So,
and I wasn't like bummed about the Chris Prattness of it all. I was just bummed that it's not
yeah.
a Lorenzo Music.
So that being said, look forward to future Transformers movies having Chris Pratt as Optimus Prime.
Oh, good Lord. That would be...
Autobots, roll out. I can't do a Chris Pratt.
Autobots, roll out, a-holes.
There you go. All right, that's enough of this. I want to get that lasagna.
Anyways, that's going to do it for this reaction. What were your thoughts? Let us know down below. While you are down there, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. We got more things coming on this channel. Make sure you come and follow us for that. Follow us on our social medias. We are at The Cinefanatics on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can follow me personally at Robert Adams MLP on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, and youtube.com/RobertAdamsMLP at Robert Adams MLP, whatever.
You got it. You can follow me at Chris Adams MLP on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd, as well as twitch.tv/Chris Adams MLP.
Anyways, that's going to do it for this reaction. We will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Later.
I'll go take a nap.